Assalamu alaikum, my faggot. Good morning, patriots of the wonderful United States of America. This is the red, white, and blue because we love you. We love all our American patriots. We love all our brothers and sisters. Black, white, green, purple. We don't care about any of that. I don't care who you lay down with. Look up on my social media. Conservative Aunt is a gay American patriot. I don't give a shit who he lays with, but I feel him. I love his designs. I love his passion for the country. I love his common sense approach to serious problems. We need more people who follow his life path with his common sense so that we can help people be people. Most of us really don't give a shit who you lay down with as long as it is a consenting adult. I know some of you fucking pedophile Muslim motherfuckers want to bring up your fucking pedophile prophet. Look, in this country, we eat bacon. We only have sex with mature adults, which is over 18 for you dumb fucks that don't understand that. Durka, dumb dicks. Okay? And we eat lots of pork here, motherfuckers. You ain't gonna get rid of that. So we need more patriots of color speaking out. We need more alternative lifestyle patriots speaking out. Sorry if I'm pausing because I'm trying not to offend people and all that. Look, it comes down to this. Here on this platform, we are about the red, white, and blue. We love this country. She is not perfect. She is not. This country is the furthest thing from perfect. But when you look at the totality of everything else, every other option out there, she is perfect by design. Is she perfect in application? Absolutely not, because we are counting on a human or humans. Now, the reality of it is that no human is perfect. We aren't. We are a very flawed species. And I accepted the hard reality that these Looney Tunes haven't accepted. Now, I'm not advocating for the elimination of the human race, but if you logically think and put forth common sense thought process, who is harming the earth? No matter what species, no matter what it's doing in a day, what species gets up from its nap or its slumber, however, rest, whatever you want to call it, and negatively impacts this planet just by waking up? What species does that? Is it the fucking bear? Is it the deer? Is it the birds? No, it's the human. If you take the humanoid off of this fucking planet, which, by the way, Mother Nature has done a couple different times, okay? Everybody forgets the humanoid is the youngest species on this fucking planet, okay? You take away the humanoid, no other species is trying to gain nuclear power. No other species is molding chemicals together to create plastic and then not thinking of where all of the waste is going to go. Do you see bears trying to run people over? No, you see bears doing what bears do. They forage for food. Okay, they look for honey, berries, all the shit that a bear does. Does the mountain lion? What does it do? Okay, too aggressive, too mean for you weak-hearted motherfuckers? How about the bird? The little robin bird that's the state bird of Michigan. What does that bird wake up and do? All it does is fly around and looking for insects, worms, and things that it eats. If it has young, it tries to feed its young. Notice, it's not, doesn't have any designs on world power, doesn't have any designs of global dominance, doesn't have any thoughts of that canary is gonna learn my shit. It's gonna do it my. Do you understand where I'm going, people? You take the miserable human off of the fucking face of the earth, and this fucking planet would thrive like you had never seen. It would look like a fucking lost world in a year. We are the ones tearing this motherfucking planet down. And here's why. Because men, we are fucking morons. We truly are. We truly are. We judge everything by 3 standards. Okay? Here are the 3 things. Women, listen up. You want to really fuck with your man's psyche? I'm going to give you the 3 things that will do it. 1, his appearance. There's something about a man's appearance that is a source of insecurity. Whether it's balding, whether it's a belly, whether it's whatever. Okay? So you have appearance. Now you look at the monetary fashion. Checkbook. Okay? You ain't got enough money. You ain't got this. You ain't got that. Okay? Now, the third one is for you women and for you women only. Unless you live an alternate lifestyle. Penis size. Unless a guy is swinging 10, 12 inches, unless he's swinging a foot of sausage, every guy's insecure about his personal member. Every guy is. Because it's ingrained in us. Because just like women are ingrained that you want the biggest checkbook, the biggest guy, and the biggest cock. Well, be careful what you ask for, ladies. Because usually when you have all 3 of them, you have a toxic individual that has many, many psychological disorders and more than likely is extremely unfaithful to you. Okay? So, here is where we save the world, people. Okay? Just like women are getting told, you are enough. You are. There is somebody out there for you. I have daughters as far as children, and I tell my girls all the time, if someone says you are not enough for them, then that is not the person for you. It is not. We are too programmed to judge our significant other when everything is going good. How difficult is it to be with someone when everything is going good? When the checkbook is full and the doors open and the sunshine comes out? It's not difficult to be with someone when everything is going well. Here's where I judge my relationships. Here's how I knew my wife was going to be my wife. My wife's a little bit younger than me. Yeah, okay, fuck you, liberal loonies. I don't look at her age. But anyway, we went through a rough patch. I made a mistake, and there was some consequences that had to be paid. And this fucking woman absolutely fucking shined. And I mean fucking shined. And that's when I knew. This is my mate. You know, with all the self-guru bullshit, all that other stuff, it's great. And don't get me wrong, you know, people like Robbins and, you know, all these other, they have a purpose. They truly do. You know, you can take shit from them. It's not all bullshit. It's really not. You know, is it mass marketing full of fucking garbage to get people to go to the seminar? Yeah, it is. It's a fucking business. Everybody forgets. The small business owner opens a business to make fucking money and to have some independence and some fucking freedom. That's why they open a business. because they truly enjoy what they're doing. They don't open it to break even or to fucking lose money or to any of that. They do it to make fucking money. All right. You just don't understand. It takes some life experience to get away from the little marketing traps that they have. Robbins promotes his whole system is actually, in my opinion, very good. Now, I'm not endorsed by Tony Robbins or whatever the fuck his company's called. I like the guy. He seems to be the least amount of bullshit and the most amount of fact in his system. So that's why I reference him. In no way, shape, or form am I sponsored by him or any of his entities or anything like that. It's just a guy that I have some respect for. So we have been taught that we want this or we want that, and we go after the wrong things. Like me, I'm a Gen Xer, okay? So when I was growing up, it was all the rage was big breasts, long blonde hair, tight waist. That was what you're going to find happiness with. Well, here's what I learned. The ones that I encountered made me fucking miserable because they were whores, because they were attention needy. And anytime they got attention, they rewarded it by spreading their legs. So I learned, not very quickly, but somewhat quickly, that was not the dream girl for me. So now, and so I already see some of the questions. So what does your wife look now? Yeah, my wife is big breasted and blonde hair, but she doesn't have that mentality. She actually shies away from attention, not to it. So it comes back to, this is what I learned. Okay, the mass marketing says this when I was a kid. This is going to make you happy. This is the dream girl. All the movies, the guys were chasing the blonde hair, the blue eyes, the bigger boobs, all of that. And you know what? None of the only time that ever fucking worked out is in fairy tale land fucking movies. In my life, it never worked out. It didn't. Tried my ass off, won and lost a couple different fortunes, but this is what you need to be looking for. When you're doing an evaluation of the person that you are looking for as your significant other, whenever you can, close your eyes. This takes away your sight of them, and now you're hearing them. And this is what this will give you a quick little cheat of 10 years down the road. If your eyes are closed and your significant other is speaking, whether or not you're a male or a female, is it like nails on a chalkboard? If it is, if it reminds you of any type of annoyance at all, run. That is not the fucking person for you. Okay? That is your psyche telling you this person is toxic for you. Get away. Too often, we fight for something that is not worth fighting for. Okay? And especially nowadays in this fast food generation that is coming about, they want gratification now. Now. There's no pay. And don't get me wrong, I would love it too. I would, but I've learned in my years on this planet that instant gratification is never as satisfying as patiently waiting for gratification. Because your whole plan comes together, is what happens. Your entire plan comes together, you see it full circle, then you're like, yeah, and then you're able to relax and completely let loose. Now, that's kind of a gross analogy. I understand that, but it's fact. Listen, people, you're going about a lot of shit the typical way that everybody does. You're overanalyzing it, you're expecting results too quickly, and you're quitting too soon. Look, man, life is a distance race. It is not a sprint. If you do everything well, there is a lot of life to live because none of us know when our ride is up. No one gets a letter in the mail or a text on their phone or anything that says, hey, you better start living life because you've got a month left. None of us know that. And everybody since COVID has been experiencing a ton of deaths. So everybody should understand and feel this way, in my opinion, is you need to enjoy and treasure the time you have with people around you that you cherish. Because you don't know. You could go to bed tonight and they may not wake up tomorrow. So you need to enjoy those people. Take the 5 seconds, make that phone call if you're far away from your loved ones. Send that text, send that video to grandma, mima, nana, whatever you call your loved ones. Send that text, make that phone call, send that picture. Because we don't know how long we're here. That picture could be the last thing that person sees. That text could be the last thing that they see. That phone call could be the last conversation they have. So make it a good one, make it count, and make it matter. And above all, have a great day.